Hello and welcome to another episode of Video Game Reviews. Today I'll be talking about Okinawa Rush on the Nintendo Switch. So what is this game? Well, it's an action game with sort of beat-em-up combat mechanics, though just to be clear, it does not feature movement along a 3D or faux 3D plane like most beat-em-ups, and so because of that I don't really consider it a true beat-em-up. It just has beat-em-up mechanics. Rather, it takes place on a flat 2D plane, though the level layouts may remind some of a Metroidvania style game. Okinawa Rush is not at all a Metroidvania. It's a very straightforward action game with 5 relatively long levels, but it can still be finished in a few hours, probably 2.5 to 3. Now, you may be looking at this game footage, and if you know my channel, you might be thinking, oh, this guy's gonna love this game, but you'd actually be mistaken. I do love the presentation. The graphics, music, and sound effects are right up my alley, with my favorite of these actually being the sound effects. I'd probably give them a 9 or 10 out of 10. The hits are crunchy and impactful and just really do a great job of enhancing the action, which is what they should do. Some of the other games that I would say have, among the best or most impactful sound effects would be, just to provide some reference, Street Fighter 2 has a great sense of impact with the hits, as well as Final Fight. And those are just a couple of examples, and this game is right alongside those in terms of the sound. But moving on, what doesn't quite do it for me about Okinawa Rush is just about everything else, unfortunately. The quasi-Metroidvania level design, even though I like that genre, the level design just feels out of place here to me. It doesn't really make sense with the gameplay to me. I don't know, it feels out of place. Anyways, also, the size of the character sprites actually impacts the game feel. You've got this sort of stubby little character, or rather your choice of 3 stubby little characters, and their punches and kicks just don't feel like they extend far enough, to me at least. A sprite like this really needs a weapon to extend their reach, in my opinion. For example, a sword or a whip. You can get weapon pickups, like swords, nunchucks, bow staffs, etc., but they are temporary, and then it's back to your stubby little punches and kicks. Now, when I talk about the reach on a game like this, the first thing that kind of comes to my mind is River City Ransom, and back on the NES. And just for the record, I love River City Ransom. I'm not sure why a stubby little beat 'em up works for me in that instance and doesn't work here, but that's how I feel about it. Love River City Ransom, not a fan of Okinawa Rush. So, other issues that I have with the game feel include the fact that your character's movement is pretty squirrely. It's like a beat-em-up that handles like Super Meat Boy, which, I know is a very popular game, but that just doesn't really make sense to me. Like, those two things don't work together, in my opinion. Your character jumps way too high and moves too fast. The result is a game that feels sloppy and imprecise to me. The good news is that if the presentation is just too tempting for you to resist, which I can completely understand, there is a free demo available to download, so you can make up your own mind without having to shell out any money. Okinawa Rush retails for $20. I got it on sale for less than that, but honestly, in my opinion, I don't really recommend this game at any price, unless you try the free demo and decide that you're into it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe, and click the little bell so you get notified when I drop a new video. One of the benefits of tuning in here to Video Game Reviews is the fact, actually, that I have so few subscribers. I'm nowhere even close to getting enough subscribers for advertisers to be interested in me, so that's not something you're going to have to worry about anytime soon. I've been doing this show for quite a while, and it's been pretty slow going. But the upside of that is you get a show without advertisements, okay? You shouldn't be getting any commercials here. I'm certainly not getting any monetization, and I won't be shilling for energy drinks or earbuds or VPNs or any of those other products that you're probably already aware of. So anyway, yeah, go ahead and subscribe, and look forward to seeing you again next time, whenever that may be. Bye-bye.
I'm not a fan myself,